Okay, what is the first thing that pops in your head when you hear Homestuck or the Beatles? It's probably not the other thing when you think about one of these things, okay? When you think of the Beatles, you might not think about Homestuck. When you think about Homestuck, you most definitely might not think about the Beatles. But what if I told you that these things are so connected in one, mainly by fandom-wise, that it's literally insane, okay? Take this for example, okay? Ever since both of these medias, or bands, or whatever you want to call it, ever started, they've always been insufferable, okay? 1960, insufferable fans, okay? 2009, insufferable fans from the beginning until the end. You have the Beatles fandom, women screaming, men screaming, pissing themselves, fainting, cutting the freaking Beatles hairs off, whatever, from what I've heard. Crazy incidents, okay? But that really doesn't compare to the Homestuck fandom in general, but it's still crazy how both of these fandoms have been so insufferable from the beginning until the end. Like the Homestuck fandom, you still have pro-shippers, annoying-ass fan meetups or whatever. Like, it's still crazy, and it's still insufferable. My second reason, okay, I think it's kind of nice, I think it's kind of excellent, if I get the goddamn letter going. Vriska Circuit and John Lennon are treated the same by the fandom, okay? Now, technically, you could really compare Vriska to any Beatle, Paul, Ringo, George, but I think John Lennon hits the spots when it comes to being compared to Vriska, okay? Because both of these characters have done bad things. And the only reason you can excuse some of Vriska's actions is because she was still a minor, a child. She doesn't know what she was really doing. She didn't really have the mentality to put all this together. John, though, grown-ass man, pushing 20-something, when he was doing drugs, cheating, slurs in all the time, like freaking hailing, doing the like freaking hail pose or whatever, like just so many things. That was a grown man. But if you pass over that, and look how the fandom treats them, Vriska gets treated like an angel, John gets treated like an angel. I'm not saying people can't treat the characters as angels, but acknowledge some of the things they have done, okay? They've done so many terrible things, okay? So many terrible things. And the fandom acts like they're angels sent from heaven down to earth to spread the heavenly gospel. And it's crazy to me. But again, treat the characters however you want to treat them, okay? They're characters. Well, not John, it's about Christmas, still, they're characters. Number 3, okay? Number 3. Ringo Starr and Tavros get treated the same. 2 different characters, 2 different lives. Ringo Starr has done terrible things in his past. Tavros hasn't because he was 13, didn't do anything terrible, and died at 13. Like, there's really nothing much to it. Both these characters get treated the same by the fandom-wise, okay? Both of these characters have their own personalities, own character traits, and the fandom looks over it and treats them as sensitive, can't do anything babies. Mind you, these are 2 different characters, whole different complex going on them, whole different story to go with them, whole different characteristics, whole different personality, and the only thing that their fandom can see them as is babies. And again, I'm not saying that you can't see these characters as babies or whatever or anything, see them however, but acknowledge them, that they have their own story, own personality, own characteristics. And one thing I hate that the fandom acknowledges them for is their traits. Ringo, his big nose, we get it. He has a big nose, we get it, we get it. And Tavros, his big horns, we get it, we get it, we get it. Or also his legs, we get it, we get it, okay? They have their own little characteristics, but that doesn't make up their entire personality, okay? They have, again, so many things to them that people just look over by. And it's the fandom wise, okay? These 2 characters are so connected by the way the fandom treats them. Okay. My 4th example, my 4th and last. Aradia and Paul. Now, this one isn't really fandom-wise. It's more of a alter ego-wise. Because even though Aradia technically doesn't have a ego or alter ego, she's died so many times that new one of her or whatever gets made. Paul McCartney is such a self-centered narcissist that so many moments in the Beatles, he has made it around him and gained a new alter ego. And you can even count the Paul is Dead theory to be one of them, okay? Aradia dies, she comes back as a frog ghost, then she gets transported into a robot or whatever. Like, so many things to her that you could count as alter egos. Paul McCartney allegedly died in a car accident, comes back as William Campbell, or like people like to define him as Billy Shears. So many things to him, okay? These characters, you could technically say, are like, fandom-wise, treated as one another, okay? They're both alter ego sistics or whatever. I don't know the word for it. And even though Paul McCartney's the real one with the alter egos, Aradia has died so many times that she technically got to them. Like, it's crazy to me. But yeah, that's my reasons why the Beatles fandom and the Homestuck fandom are connected. They're literally the same.